What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm back with another video. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your comments below. Now, today we're going to be talking about the NBA and is the NBA rigged? Now, this is just my opinion based off the history of the game, and this is just my opinion. It's not all factual, but it's based off what's been going on lately. I think the game has always been controlled in a way, but now in today's game, I think it's being more controlled than it was in the past. And I'm going to be talking about that in this video. Now, we already know what today is. It's June 1st. It's the Cavs, the Warriors, part 3. For the third straight year, these two teams are playing. Now, when I say is the NBA rigged, I'm looking at it like this. The NBA, we all know, is a business. You know what I'm saying? They got to generate as much money as possible. You know what I'm saying? So having a storyline is the best thing that they can possibly do. Now, if you go back to last year, the biggest storyline was the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? They got the best record in NBA history, 73-9. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. The best record in NBA history. The Golden State Warriors going up against Cleveland Cavaliers, a team that ain't never won a championship. LeBron's back in Cleveland. They lost the year before. Now it's like pretty much LeBron and the Cavaliers going up against a super team. How can they possibly beat them? That's the storyline the NBA wanted. That's the storyline that they sold to get the people to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the NBA is a business. So this is what they want to do. They want people to watch, and they want to sell a story at all times. So the Warriors, they go up 3-1. You would think the shit would be over, right? But no. Now, I'm not saying that the NBA was just like, look, we're going to make the Cavaliers just come straight back. But in all honesty, y'all, I do think the NBA wanted this to go Game 7. And the reason being is, if you check back last year, why was every game in the finals a blowout except Game 7? Every single game was a blowout. You know what I'm saying? When the Cavs won, it was a blowout. When the Warriors won, it was a blowout. The only game that was very close was the last game. The finals wasn't even competitive. You know what I'm saying? It was not competitive at all until the very last game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to lie, and everybody that watch basketball know, you already know how the refs be. Y'all know the refs control the game. The refs got a lot of control over basketball in general. So if they want a game to go certain ways, it's going to happen. And it ain't just started, you know what I'm saying? This hasn't just started. This has been going on for I don't know how long. You know what I'm saying? NBA being controlled, you know what I'm saying? Because they want a certain audience. They want a certain storyline. So what better storyline to have Cleveland getting their first ring ever and dethroning the best team in NBA history by far as record? You know what I'm saying? What would be a better story than that? That's primetime TV right there. That's the biggest story ever. You know what I'm saying? In the last 10 years, that's great. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make sure they're gonna have a big storyline. So, like I said, I'm not trying to pick on Cleveland or nothing like that. I don't want to say like, oh well, LeBron just didn't get the ring. LeBron's a great player. I'm from Ohio. I watched LeBron come up. You know what I'm saying? He's a great player, and it's just not on LeBron or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is on the Warriors too. The Warriors was down 3-1 against the Thunder last year. Remember that? This shit should have been over, y'all. It's just that simple. It should have been over. The Warriors came back all the way back and beat them. Why? Like that don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But then once you start thinking, once you start reading between the lines, once you stop following what the media, what they put out, they try to confuse you. But if you follow the lines, you read between the lines, you see what they doing. Why have the Thunder go up against Cleveland? It don't make money. It don't make sense. You got the best team in NBA history, the best record, right? You know what I'm saying? People want to see Golden State and Cleveland, and that's what the hell the NBA wanted. They wanted Golden State versus Cleveland again, and that's what they got. That's what they got. You know, a lot of people was upset and saying, no, the refs, they do certain things. I mean, it is true. We already know. It's true. The refs do play a part in this. They play a major part in this. And they're going to make sure, if they want this shit to go to 7, they're going to make sure it's going to go to 7, y'all. In all honesty, I don't even know who's going to win the NBA Finals. On paper, let's be realistic here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's be realistic. On paper, the Warriors are a better team. They should win, right? They should just win. But we all know what happened last year. So now you can't count the Cavaliers out because they can win. In all honesty, I just want them to let these players play because it messes basketball up. We watch every game, it's a blowout. And then in the final games, now it's competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Y'all got too many politics in the game. Y'all need to let these players play. The game is more controlled now than before. You know what I'm saying? Because now your players can't touch each other. You can barely touch a player without them calling the foul. Now they got more room. The refs got more power because now they can be like, oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. He touched him. That's a foul. Well, whereas back in the day when Michael was playing Magic and all them, you can touch players. You know what I'm saying? You can hand check. You can. It was more physical. Put it like that. The game was more physical. Even though the game was controlled back then too, I believe. But now it's just a little bit. It's getting out of hand. They want a storyline, y'all. I'm telling y'all. And this year's storyline is Michael Jordan being dethroned by LeBron James. That's what their storyline is. They want to make it seem like it's LeBron James versus Jordan. Like, they make it seem like Michael Jordan is gonna be playing in the finals or some shit. His name is being brought up because LeBron James passed him in playoff points. I mean, that's cool. Records are made to be broken. That's good. But that's what they're promoting. They promoting LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. You know, not only that, now they promoting this. You know, the LeBron James house is being vandalized. I mean, his gate. You know what I'm saying? They put the racial slurs on there. The crazy part is, I don't know how soon it happened. I can be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was just funny to me that LeBron James got an interview that fast. You know what I'm saying? It just happened, and then just like that, the shit, he was on ESPN, got an interview just like that talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So it has me start to think. It makes you think like, damn, that was a quick ass interview. He responded very quickly. You know what I'm saying? Why respond so fast? You know what I'm saying? Like, unless this shit happened a couple days, like a week ago or some shit, they just now talking about it. But if not, I was just surprised that he responded so fast in an interview with ESPN, especially a day before the NBA Finals or 2 days before the NBA Finals. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently, I guess the ratings are not, they have not been high. The only time the ratings are high are in the finals. Last year's finals was the highest rated NBA Finals ever. You know what I'm saying? But the NBA ratings overall has been going down. So they need all types of storylines to build up for the NBA Finals. Michael Jordan, LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? That's their key right now. You got Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors. It's the rematch. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know who's going to win. Because on paper, the Warriors should win easily, right? They should. I mean, let's just be realistic. They should. But with the refs and how dirty it is, we just don't know who's going to win. Now, I think Cleveland, the Cleveland Cavaliers is a good team. If the refs just let these guys play, it can be a more competitive game. Then we can really see who really is the best team. You know what I'm saying? We can really see who is the best team. But I think the refs got a lot of control over this. And then you see the tweet Ayesha Curry put out last year. She was upset. She said it's rigged for money in the ratings. And she got a lot of backlash. People was like, oh, everything's rigged now, blah, blah, blah. But it was, I do think it is rigged. But if it was rigged for the Warriors in the Cavs series, it was also rigged for the Thunder and the Warriors. Because they ain't just start doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? They did not just start doing this. They said, you know what? We're going to make sure the Warriors beats the Thunder so they can play the Cavs. Super team versus a team that never won. Why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? The NBA is a dirty game, but it's a business at the end of the day. Remember that. This shit is a business. If I'm running a business, you know what I'm saying, I want to get the highest profit possible. So if I can make this game go 7 games, that's what I'm gonna do. If I can control it, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Because I can get more people watching and I can get more money. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing, getting all this money. But I want y'all to let me know, do y'all think the NBA is rigged? Like I said, I'm not trying to take shots at Cleveland because, they won the championship last year. And it was a crazy ending. Yeah, it was. You know what I'm saying? But you also got to remember with the Warriors, them beating the Thunder. I think that shit was a setup. That shit didn't seem right to me. You was down 3-1, you came back. Then Cleveland was down 3-1, they came back. Now they playing again. Y'all, the NBA wants a storyline to talk about. It's just that simple to me. And it's that simple. And I ain't gonna get into it about, they got all types of conspiracy theories about the realms being magnetic and all that shit. I'm not about to even get into that. I'm not sure if that's even true at all. But I do know the refs control a lot of this game, y'all. It's that simple. They do control a lot of the game. And the NBA wants a lot of these series to go to Game 7. They do. The last time it was a sweep in the finals was 2007. Cavaliers versus the Spurs. Do you think they made any money from that? No. They didn't make no money from that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is the NBA rigged? And do the refs control it a little bit? Because I really do, man. I think that they control it a little bit to get to. I think they want the series to go 7. They want it to go 7. And it shouldn't be all these blowouts like that. It's crazy because it should not be all these blowouts at all. It should be more competitive. It should be more competitive. Let the players play. That way we can really see who the best is. Like we shouldn't have to wait to Game 7 to see who the best is. You know what I'm saying? Let them play, man. But let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going to get on out of here. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.
And I'm convinced I made sacrifices, I've been ballin' ever since. We seeing so many blessings, shit don't make no sense. Someone watching over us, so shot goes out to him.